Youth, night this are the truth. Reese a talk show up on the grammar bear the fruit. We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Musky Specs, how we represent for Reese a talk show. The body's live on earth. We are go celebrate youth. Night this are the truth. Reese a talk show up on the grammar bear the fruit. We aspire to inspire the greater side for youth. Shine with on the make great minds feel. We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Musky Specs, how we represent for Reese a talk show. The body's live on earth. We are go celebrate youth. Night this.
Hello, good evening. I want to welcome you all to Risa's Talk Show Live. Here with your host, Risa. You don't know this is season 2, episode 14. And no matter the situation, we are keep going strong. If you are joining us here from Instagram, welcome. If you're joining from YouTube, welcome. And if you are joining from Facebook, welcome. Of course, this season is all about dream. It all starts from a dream. Now, if you have a dream and you are sure you want to accomplish this dream, of course, you have to do every single thing in your power to make sure that you achieve this dream, that you are successful, and that you leave a mark. We have a lot of things planned for you guys tonight. It is all about working hard and working towards our dream. We have our live interview segment, our hot topics, our funny video, and boy, may I tell you, my favorite part are when the artists them give a little freestyle. So guys, come on in, join us, Risa Talk Show, Season 2, Episode 14.
Yeah, that's all live, man. That's life. I enjoy life, though. Yo, Josh it. Them for no say lifestyle flashy. Fire, I come down.
S to the K. Send me the same way.
You know, we're not waste no time whatsoever. So we're gonna get straight into our hot topics for this.
Introduction talking about can I take a shower and eat?
The other day, I don't know about you, but me here say we have about 4 nurses. They came out and they told us their experience. They use this term on TikTok about their icks. I think what it means is something that might aggravate them. You know, you might have a mother in labor with her family, and the patients might be a little bit annoying. So they expressed themselves and they were fired. Now, as some here, so may I share the story. So let us watch this TikTok video, what the nurses had to say about their patients. Let's go. Number 1 on Risa hot topic.
What? My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else. Excuse me, can I have a blanket? Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh, no.
Ick. Say that. It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
My ick is when y'all bust in a room and say, hi, my name is, we don't care. I'm in labor. I don't care. Oh, my ick is when y'all start busting open that loud ass plastic, getting stuff ready in my room and cutting on lights. Oh, and my ick is being hooked up to 7 different machines while I'm in labor. Oh, and my ick is when y'all continuously ask my moms, do they want an epidural when they've already said no. Oh, and my other ick is when y'all won't let me eat because what?
Guys, I'm not telling a lie. So we saw the nurse's point of view and we saw the patient's point of view. And I might be pushing over to the patient side. Because I mean, you're in pain, you're delivering a baby, you're with your family. Why are you having a problem with that? Me no know, but the hospital never liked the post, and of course, they were fired. Anyway, on Reese's hot topic number 2, make we see what go on. Yes, we could leave out this. Next to me, Popcorn and Tony sing song where they all over the place. Every couple whatsoever, them attach that song to every video them post because everybody wants somebody next to them. So we know for sure say that did have to be number 2. Make we see what go on for number 3. No, sir, beer things are going on. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. When me did say Sizzler one of the things that may say like, what is really going on? But me hear a little piece of the story. Me not really sure, but everybody have a right to do what they want to do. Maybe we would have, if we were in the situation, we might have done otherwise. But that's a go on for what a go on. Make we move on. Number 4, I don't know about you, but I just love babies. And Rihanna baby boy finally revealed he's a little cutie. Me no business what nobody else wants to say. I'm so happy for her and everyone else. So now leave the people them alone. Number 5. Argentina versus France at a penalty shootout, and you know for sure which side take it home. It was no other than Argentina. If you're not an Argentina fan, I do apologize, but you don't know what to talk about which side right here. So we are gonna get right into Risa Talk Show Live.
We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Husky Specs, I will represent for Risa Talk Show. The body's live on earth. We are gonna celebrate youth. Saturday night, this are the truth. Risa Talk Show up on the grandma bear the fruit. We aspire to inspire the greater side for youth. Shine with Pondy Day, make great minds fuse. We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Husky Specs, I will represent for Risa Talk Show. The body's live on earth. We are gonna celebrate youth. Saturday night, this are the truth. Risa Talk Show up on the grandma bear the fruit. We aspire to inspire the greater side for youth. Shine with Pondy Day, make great minds fuse. We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Husky Specs, I will represent for Risa Talk Show. The body's live on earth. We are gonna celebrate youth. Saturday night, this are the truth. Risa Talk Show up on the grandma bear the fruit. We aspire to inspire the greater side for youth. Shine with Pondy Day, make great minds fuse. We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Husky Specs, I will represent for Risa Talk Show. The body's live on earth. We are gonna celebrate youth. Saturday night, this are the truth. Risa Talk Show up on the grandma bear the fruit. We aspire to inspire the greater side for youth. Shine with Pondy Day, make great minds fuse.
Smash it. Happy dinner. Yeah, touch your record. Never flow. Oh, yeah. Yo, Dylan.
All right, guys, so now we waste no time. So our first upcoming artist tonight is 26 years old, Arville Lewis, otherwise known as Dutchy. He is a lover of music and he only did it as a hobby in high school. He started taking his music seriously when he realized that this was his talent. He then created songs like Marijuana, Truth Be Told, and Sinister Track. So I'm gonna run a tune from Dutchy Phone tonight. And of course, Dutchy will be joining us in a few minutes. Let's go.
And again and again, and again and again. Hey, yo, every day my rise on a reference and a prayer. That is the only way I stay connected with the higher. Otherwise, I roll my split and then I strike it with the fire. Ashes in mind, I want the holy water, do vampire. Plus, it's striking when my flow currently me patrol the wire. I know they used to run in time for back up and entire. Girls, I treat me like trash. Some keep me shining like the treasure. Somehow, I still I feel some pain and not a pleasure. Sometimes I feel like something dead inside. Go see where me reside. Hey, all the ground is a greedy grave and it's open wide. That's why enough people slip away and others take a dive. Cause it's inevitable. No time to take a strife. It even happened to Jesus and I am a Christ. That mean it happened to fools and also to the wise. Sometimes I have to wonder if they better than life. And everybody I go meet again in paradise. Or everybody banned just to face the same demise. Sometimes I feel like giving up and people better try. Sometimes I feel Jehovah they don't want for him fight. Sometimes I wonder if it means it back and watch me cry. But again and again, I still I give God glory. And again, I still I sing Him praises. I still have a life, dog, and that are the greatest. Again and again and again and again and again and again, I still I thank you, Lord. Some know that I'm knowing our mark. Glory be to God.
I'm not telling a lie. The
Sometimes
song,
I
buddy.
feel like some apart from the dead again with the wings of the morning. I'm just getting fed at them, yo, be cutting dead bread at them. The pain I go when my friend, maybe I'm a weatherman. We see a storm coming and a fire the one you bring. He's a tall and a slender man. Some call him hallelujah, but me call him a killer friend. Him load him clip with wrath and him coming to give them hell. Him have a thunder 9 plus a lightning front in heaven. The grave never hold me down, we rise out of the dam and me look up and behold your son soaring in the sky and we a shine pan the hologram. People love we know but like we out and the nose are run. I made it off it out like a soldier. Shun me when me down but want the strength when me overcome. This is karma, them thirsty me pour some rum. No remorse and no mercy, Jehovah come. And them I go up in the flames it over. Again and again, me still I give God glory. And again, me still I sing Him praises. Me still have a life, dog, and that the greatest. Again and again and again and again and again and again.
What a beautiful song for one of our last song them, eh? What a song for one of the last show them for Risa Talk Show this year. Again and again, we are giving glory. I love it. Me not telling a lie. Me love it. When I listen to it today, me have to run it more than once. Guys, I'm gonna add the bad upcoming artist who wrote this song to the live right now. Let us welcome Dutchy. Dutchy, what's up?
One Dutchy. Good night to everyone. Racer, what's up?
Dea. I am
Thanks
so
for having me.
happy you are able to join us tonight. How are you?
Definitely. But first and foremost, God is good enough, so we'll always be good.
All the time. So, Dutchy, talk to because me know say I want to tell people and what we want to know before we go any further. Which parish are you from?
From Kingston, St. Andrew, Jamaica.
Kingston, St. Andrew. So
Yeah.
last week I had a Clarendon, this week at Kingston. Love it. All right. So how would you get the name Dutchy? Like, what was the story behind that name?
To be honest, the name Dutchy, you know, it was a funny story. Me have a good friend of mine. His mother actually gave me that name, Annie. God bless her soul, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the name first it was Dutchman, right? And everybody got used to calling me Dutchman. Even me myself didn't like it. So yeah, I was just running with that until one day she heard them calling me Dutchman and thing, and she said, say a Dutchy if your name. And we never really get where she come from at first, so I always shrug it off and all of that. And everywhere she see me, she would have just Dutchy until one day my figure said, I got ask her, I say, why you call me Dutchy? Because people normally affiliate Dutchy as a pot or. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
asked her, why you call me Dutchy? And she said, you know a hat, you are that. and, and from that day on, we just run with the
yeah,
Dutchy. We seem to like our scenario behind the whole thing why she called me Dutchy. So
yeah.
yeah, I just run with the name right
So
now. I seem to
boy,
like it too, man.
me I want because I know for sure why many things that have something to do with Dutch pot. You know Dutch pot?
Yeah, man, I know that's not for sure, man. I'm not that young.
Yes. But yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you could have, focused on any other path. Why did you decide to become an artist?
To tell you the truth, Risa, my first choice of occupation would have been a scientist because
Mhm.
from I was a kid, me did just love discovering, me just love curiosity, me love everything that, would update my mind on certain things. But since growing up and thing, I always like, me never good pan football, me never good pan track and field, me never good pan all of these things. So me would have to just it be point where I had to honestly just find myself, find what I love, find
Mhm.
what I enjoy doing, and from a tender age, checking back and experiencing things coming up. Music was always one of the things that was always in my home, and my father used to love play the Dennis Brown and the Luciano and the Peter Tosh and the Bob Marley. So all of that gave me, a sense of home. So it was always with me. And then about in the fifth grade or sixth grade, can't really remember. I remember one of my cousins challenged me to make a song and a rhythm just out of pure fun. And I went away for about 5 minutes and I came back with blazing lyrics. I even surprised myself. So, you know, um, from that point on, I kind of liked it, seeing that um, I was realizing that I had a talent for it. So,
Yes.
growing up, I did it as a hobby. I did it amongst friends. I did it singing on the corner with
Mhm.
colleagues and classmates and schoolmates and all of that until everybody started telling me, yo, Dutchman, you're really bad, you need to take up this, like, seriously. And honestly, Risa, I
Mm.
never really believe it of myself. Honestly, like, it's just the past probably about 4 or 5 years now, really believing in myself the way what me I said to myself, say, some really actually can do this. When I listen to the music, when I actually hear over the radio and the media and all of this, me I realize, say, some of this what me I hear outside, me actually better than them and the music what me can do. I mean,
Mm.
not to brag and all of that, but definitely me realize say, I actually can do it. I started believing in myself. I had a
Mm.
friend, well, I have a friend, he's called J1 Way, another artist, actually, really talented artist. He was also one of them that was constantly behind me with the pushing and telling me that, yo, Dutchman, you need to start God studio. You need to start this voice and you need to start get the thing moving. And I mean, we're here now, moving along. So that was that.
Okay. Okay, and it sounds good. It sounds good because, of course, if you realize everyone who becomes successful, there's always someone behind them pushing, motivating them, stuff like that. So, how would you describe the music you create?
Music I create, how would I describe the music? My music is provocative, my music is inspirational, my music is motivational. You know, I mean, I have a lot of sides, so and I've been through a lot of experiences. So my music is a reflection of some of the things I've been through and the mindset I have a certain thing, the level of thinking I have towards certain things. So I think the best word that describes my music is stimulating.
Mhm. We get so much turmoil ago.
Yeah.
Everything. So it's basically an all around your music can represent every single section. Motivation, inspiration.
Yes, definitely. I try. Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. So, right, do you have a manager right now or you're promoting yourself?
Actually promoting myself right now.
So, are you a part of
So
any community group?
yes, actually I recently started a record label called Problem People Records. Um with the same J1 way that I mentioned earlier, was one of the persons that actually pushed me to do this also. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and we have a lot of projects coming out soon too. We have a video shoot for our single later on this month, and we also have another video shoot in early January. So we're looking forward to a lot of new things coming out soon.
Okay. So, what are some of the strategies that you use to promote yourself?
As what I said, as an individual, that I mean, 9 to 5 won't kick it. Let me say that first and foremost. Your 9 to 5 in itself can't promote it, but we definitely have friends and families, and we know, the nowadays millennials, we're all over the social media. So
Mm-hmm.
um you're going to see me sending you 5, 6, 7, 8 different links to songs so you can go share and get some people over on the Snapchat and some people over on the Facebook and the Instagram likewise to share. So spread the word by
Mm-hmm.
word of mouth again.
Okay. So you think having a manager makes it easier for upcoming artists to reach stardom, or it doesn't really matter?
I think, to be honest, I think having a manager would best fit a accomplished artist, a artist that is already out there in a way that they're too busy to manage the things for themselves. I think as a young artist, we don't really need to rush into the managing and all of that. We can actually manage yourself. It's so easy right now to get a highlight. Like we have a we have a couple artists in our mind right now where it's so easy, or them get the break, or them get the buzz. It's easy. Like social media is there. Social media does everything nowadays. So I think as a young artist who lacks financial estate certain way, I think we need to promote ourselves first, and when we reach to a level that we get too busy to do that, then we can hire a manager to take care of all of that. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And I hope we have upcoming artists on the live listening. And if not, they'll see the video afterwards because this is very important. So this leads me to my next question. Like, who inspires you the most in the music industry?
Who inspires me?
Yes.
I'm so man like Bob Marley inspires me, Buju Banton, Peter
Mhm.
Tosh. I have to say Cartel, me can't live for that him, because like that man, I tell you, if Cartel get released from jail right now, Jamaica go walk behind him like how Africa they walk behind a Mandela.
True. True. True.
So yeah, he's definitely an inspiration to me. So
Mhm.
yeah, and the Luciano also, I grew up on those songs. So yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So is it expensive like to record at the studio, or you normally have easy access to go into the studio? Like, do you think studio time is expensive?
It's it's kinda, it's kinda, how should I say it? No, it's not really, it depends on the studio or the
Mm-hmm.
producer or the engineer. I
So it
think it
depends on the
all
artist.
depends on where or whom, because everybody have with everybody nowadays. So you know,
Okay, so we were going
you
in and
know,
out just now, but I know I
you
heard you
might
say
know
it.
somebody who knows somebody, so you
Mm-hmm.
don't get they won't charge your man a leg. So you know them way.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have a few people in our corner where make
There
sure
to
say
assist.
everything get outside and in other realms and down the right avenue as they should.
Okay. Okay. So, is there any other challenge that you face in the upcoming artist industry? You know, as an upcoming artist, is there any other challenge you face?
It depends on the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it depends on the the artist. I would say so. Yeah, it depends on the artist. It
All right.
depends on
So,
the
Dutchie,
drive that you have to know
are you hearing me?
people, to get yourself out there. It depends. It all depends on you at the end of the day. It depends on how bad you want. And
All right. Let me see if are you hearing me? We were going in and out just now, and you were saying something very important. But of course, it's like we're going in and out, having a few technical difficulty. Are you hearing me now?
I, what was that?
You were going in and out, so I was unable to hear you. Are you hearing me now?
Again, me still a thank you, God. So me know that I'm not in our mind.
There have been some connection problems.
So you're not hearing me? All right, let us try. Let us try. Give us a minute, guys. Let us see. You're
You
hearing me
hear
now?
me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right. So you mentioned about some of the challenges and you were talking about it depends on the artist. the studio, stuff like that? You know, as a coming up. All right, so I am not hearing you. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna pause for a moment. I'm not hearing you, so let's see if we can.
As an
Glory be to the Lord. Every day me rise more a reverence and a prayer. That is one of the way me stay connected with the higher. Otherwise me roll me slip and then me strike it with the fire. As she's remind me what the holy water do vampire. Again and again. And again and again. And again and again. Hey, oh, every day me rise all a reverence and a prayer. That is the only way me stay connected with the higher. Otherwise I roll me split and then me strike it with the fire. As she's remind me what the holy water do vampire. Plus it's striking when me flow currently me patrol the wire. I know they used to run in time for back up and entire. Girls I treat me like trash. Some keep me shining like the treasure. Some
if I
still have
listen to music, whatever teasers you have for your music, you have to be constantly putting out music, you know, to keep in the relevance and all of that. So yeah, I think
Are you hearing me?
that's what challenges me the most. Let me say. Yeah.
All right, so we are
Yeah.
gonna come back to Dutchy. We're gonna come back to Dutchy because we are having some technical difficulties because we're gonna have to go back to the interview. Of course, we're gonna move to Risa's funny video of the week, and then we're gonna go back to upcoming artist Dutchy to see if we can fix that problem. So let's go. Risa Talk Show funny video of the week. So we got that.
Smash hit. Happy dinner. Yeah, touch your record. Never flow. Fire up. Yo, Dylan.
All right. So Risa Talk Show funny video of the week, guys. When I see that video, let me allow you guys to give your views. Let's go.
Hi, Auntie Carol. I was wondering if you could buy the sneakers and send down for me.
Carol on the phone. Is Carol?
Yes, Mommy.
Ask her if she did get the diabetes medication for Mama.
Auntie Carol, Mommy asking you if you got the diabetes medication for Grandma. I saw that.
Ask her if she never get me text last week because Kevin from the shop, him did a ask for her, but me never know if she did want me to give him our number or don't give him our
She
number.
said yes, Mommy.
Yeah.
Auntie.
Ask her if she'll come down anytime soon because me have some things I would want her to carry down for me.
I should be coming by Christmas, you know.
My friend Vanessa, she have one
Then
of those.
Carol, me say, girl, if me pop story gear, you don't know what attack a strike. Yesterday evening, me said to Robert, say supermarket are closed early, so this is cheap. We go to supermarket. No one Robert, he must say, oh me love go supermarket so often. And the truth is, me not really go more than say once per week, you know, but sometimes me we catch up on a Wednesday. And he must say, that not practical. Give me a phone, make I talk to her.
But Mommy, is me call Auntie Carol.
Give me the phone. You paying the bills inside here.
So guys, I'm gonna allow you to watch it one more time. This funny me nah lie.
Hi, Auntie Carol. I was wondering if you could buy the sneakers and send down for me.
Carol on the phone. Is Carol?
Yes, Mommy.
Ask her if she did get the diabetes medication for Mama.
Auntie Carol, Mommy asking you if you got the diabetes medication for Grandma. I saw that.
Ask her if she never get me text last week because Kevin from the shop, him did a ask for her, but me never know if she did want me to give him
our number or don't give him our number.
Say yes, mommy.
Yeah.
Auntie.
Ask her if she'll come down anytime soon because I have some things I would want her to carry down for me.
I should be coming by Christmas, you know.
My friend Vanessa, she have one
Then
of those.
Carol, me say, girl, if me pop story gear, you don't know what o'clock a strike. Yesterday evening, me said to Robert, say supermarket are closed early, so this is cheap. We go to supermarket. No one, Robert, he must say, oh, me love go supermarket so often. And the truth is, me not really go more than say once per week, you know, but sometimes we catch up on a Wednesday. And he must say, that not practical. Give me phone, let me talk to her.
But mommy is me call Auntie Carol.
Give me the phone. You paying the bills inside here.
All right, guys, of course, we're going to move to our second guest, and then we're going to come back to upcoming artist Dutchie. So let's go. Now, our next guest, he started his musical journey at a tender age. He grew up in church where he played drums in his father's band. He had a major break with the mother of his children, and that pushed him to seek comfort in the Lord. Pouring his heart out to God and being a musician at heart, the Lord inspired him to start his first journey, to begin his musical journey. People, help me welcome to the live upcoming artists. Mighty God, but you know, before we put mighty, did I just say mighty God or mighty road? Before we put upcoming artist Mighty Road on the live, he wants you to hear his song.
Mighty man. Okay. When I'm on my knees and I'm crying, oh Lord, you know I'm trying, but sometimes I feel I'm dying. Oh Lord, please save me. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. I get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. God brought me in, Him saved me. Jesus so amazing, no great no what I'm singing. Then sings my soul I'm living. Jesus is trending, not pending, I'm sure. I recommend Him, praise Him. Watch the blessing descending. Heal Him on top of the man. Jesus top of the game. My God, me praise Him. Me will never the same. My God is my rock, my friend, Him got my back. Matter what come my way, mighty, them can't stop. Call crime stop. Come me have bad luck. And the blood that Jesus come fi burn down them Sherlock. Them witchcraft. Them obia. Me Jesus, with Jesus, me boulder. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. I get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. I pour my heart out. Pour my heart out. So I get down on my knees. Mighty. So I get down on my knees. My God, you set me free. Jesus, so amazing. You bring me to Calvary. You gave me food to eat and a nice fine place to sleep. Jesus, let me tell you how much you done for me. No, Lord, you know I love you, Lord. I put no one above you, Lord. Love you, Lord. Jesus, you never leave me, no. You took me in from the shadows. I was there lost and alone. You take me higher, higher and higher, Lord, yeah. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. I get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. I get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Jesus took me in from the shadows. When I'm on my face.
Guys, if it's up to me alone, me stay. I rock the whole night to the song, you know. But let me get right down into business. Me not telling a lie. If you love that song from Mighty Road, make we see some fire in the live. We are currently waiting on Mighty Road. So we are gonna add Mighty Road to the live.
Mighty man.
Mighty.
Mighty man.
I'm gonna put this on now.
Mighty man.
Listen, how are you?
Not bad, not bad. Blessings, man. Blessings.
Thank you so much for joining the live tonight. Welcome to Risa's Talk Show Live.
Big up yourself, Risa. Yes, man. Blessed man.
You know, it's the first time we're having a gospel artist on the show.
Things have to change, man. Great things, you know.
First time. I said when I got the message, I was so excited because I'm saying yes. Because I don't want them to think that we're just on one. No, sir.
One topic, right? Right.
Every upcoming artist. Every upcoming artist. So, Mighty Road, how did you get that name?
Mighty Road.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you can know, Mighty man, I used to go by the name Gada. You understand? Because I was this person. I'm always talking about God. You understand? Even when I wasn't living a godly life. You understand? Because I already grew up in church. You understand? So that's the way I know. You understand? So it was something that happened. You understand? I was on the street one day and I said, Mighty Road, man. What kind of something is, man? You understand? Until my friend, you know, he took a laughter out of it. And, you know, from that, they start calling me Mighty Road, you know, Mighty Man, Mighty Road, you know. So, you know, I took it to God. I said, God, you know, I like this name. And I like it because it matched up with my life, you know, because I really travel a mighty road. You understand? Right.
Okay. So which parish are you from?
Well, I'm hailing from the great parish of Portland, you know.
Portland. So last week we have Clarendon, tonight we have Kingston and Portland. I love it. We're going all over Jamaica.
Yes,
so
man.
You are from Portland.
Right there.
So are you a part of any community group in Portland, gospel group, singing, stuff like that?
Well, you know, Mighty Road now is a man where I come from the slope from down there. So actually, so I'm really not really have linkage like that, you know, but I'm currently linking with Don Biggs. You understand the scene, you know, guy that reach out. You understand? So I'm currently linking with Don Biggs. I currently put out an album, you understand, named God's Grace. Now he was the one who promote this, you know, album. That's the only community I'm in right now. You know, that's the line.
Okay. So why did you decide to become a gospel artist though? I mean, you know, you basically put yourself in a box right there, you know, just gospel. Why?
Well, why did I choose gospel? Gospel always choose me. You understand? Because I grew up in church. I didn't know no other way than but that, even though after I left, I went out on the road and so forth. But I think God's put me on the road just for me to learn something. It was a part of my journey. You understand? It was a part of what He's gonna bring me through. So He wanted me to see something. He wanted me to get something to pull with it. So why did I choose gospel? Gospel chose me. You understand? Because maybe God always wanted me to be a messenger, a mouthpiece. You understand? Right.
Okay, and we get the message, the true and big true and focus, motivate, the snow say gotta go always there and stuff like that. We got the message. So
Right.
what was the story behind the song All I Ask, Lord?
All I ask, Lord, you give. Oh my God. That song. That song. I remember when I was trying to write that song. I was on the phone with my wife and she called and I was like, baby, I'm right in the midst of writing a song. And she was like, okay, give me a little time to man. I'm like, all right. And then I started that song in 2021. I started that. And I couldn't do nothing to it more than just 2 words. And then last year, earlier this year, and when I did the album launch, I got that song and I know why. Yes, sorry, I know why I couldn't finish that song. It was because I needed more experience. I needed more things. You understand? All that I needed, God didn't fulfill. So the song couldn't finish. You understand what I'm saying? I needed a wife. I needed a wife so bad. You understand? Each black man need a strong black woman to guide him.
Of
You know what
course,
I'm saying?
of
So
course.
when I got that replied and when I got back my kids, I was like, God, all I ask you give. I didn't want riches. I didn't want to be blown up or anything like that. I just wanted to be someone normal and being happy. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So that's where
yes.
that came from. All I ask you give, Lord.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, okay. Lord God, I'm so interested. So who do you say is your biggest supporter?
My biggest supporter is my wife, no doubt, and my kids. You know, whenever I'm making a song, I run it through them first before even my producer. You understand? Running through them first. My little daughter Aisha, I'm like, Aisha, what do you think about this song? All I ask you give. Daddy, don't go any further. You know that's good. So when I got from a 7-year-old, I mean, when you get a vibes like that from a tender age, like I'm like, you really rocking it? Yeah, it's good. I'm like, okay. When I run it by my wife, she's like, I think you need something else there, but it's good. She and I'm saying to her like, I like that. I like the fact that you could critics it, you could
Yes.
criticize it, you could because you give me more chance to pump more pressure into it, to get more out of it. So yeah, my biggest supporter is my kids and my wife.
Okay. So how often do you record music at the studio?
Well, to be honest, I used to record in my car. My car and my phone used to be my tools until I met with Don Biggs. When I met with Don Biggs, he's like, yo, I like your flow, I like your vibes, I like the way you're pushing the music. You're not stopping. I think I want to work with it. You understand? And that's where he have a little, it's not even a studio, to be honest. None of these songs you're hearing isn't coming from really a studio. They're coming from a little basement with a little sheet over here and a little thing right here, some little card run across there, so you have to mind your trip. If you trip on that thing, the plug out, we can't record for the rest of the day. Yeah. So it's like that, But that's God, because
Yes.
out of the little, he blow it up and make it big.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
So I really don't record often at the studio. I would say at my friend's house, but only like when something, something coming up, like, the other day I got a song and I'm like, yo, see if you could see what you could make with this because this sound good, this sound heavenly. So yeah.
But guess what? We have to start from somewhere. And
Right.
this is always success stories.
Right.
Everyone has to start from somewhere. So
Yes.
were you ever given any opportunity to perform at a major event?
No. No. It's like all of this is like weird to me. You're not understanding. This is like God said, "Come here, boy. Hey, take your mic, sing." You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
that because I never this like it's like a made up thing. I never had this inspiration. Me never have no vibes. Me never have none of them things. I was just playing music, playing my drum. Woo! You understand? Playing a little bass, playing a little keyboard. But that's where he wanted to start from. It's like he wanted me to get a root of the thing. You understand? So I know
Yeah.
exactly what me I sing something on the sound half. Yo, that not ready. So even before we go at the studio, you understand? Me know say, yo, this is off. I can't go with this. So when I go to the studio, I bring a finished project. I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm like, all right, get your earphone on, we're ready to record. You understand? Because he now knows what I'm capable of. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So yeah.
Okay. So do you have any intention to become a pastor? I don't know. I just had to ask the question.
um well, where email leads, there I will follow.
I
You
will
know what I'm
follow.
saying?
Okay.
Right. As I said, even the music it's new to me. You understand? So even if it's the boy stop singing now, go up a minister because it's always levels. You know, it's always like a
Mm-hmm.
step. Okay, start from the the aisle buckles and the stuff them on the dresser. That's where I start from. Beating the stuff on the dresser, then say, all right, go to the my dad had a band. So eventually I would have entered into that, you understand? And then from
Mm-hmm.
here to the church to that to the music. So
Mm-hmm.
you never know, maybe one day, for real, you know. It's
Okay.
always my dream to be ministering to people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I wouldn't say my people, I would say people of unsound mind, people in a different realm. I love them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I love them. I mean, and they take on to me. It's like they could sense me. Anytime I'm in the street or anything, they're coming. You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
I talk with them just like how I would talk with someone. You walk
Mm-hmm.
out, but you see someone, nah, man, I need to go on with that. Boy, I actually ain't even know, you know. I'm sitting here, you know. I say, I'm the Godfather. You know, and it's like, you know, because they're on a different realm. But when you connect with that, man,
Yes.
you never know, you know?
So you say God put you in that direction, put you in that space. So are you willing to take this serious now?
I'm
You know,
ready.
you really okay.
I'm
Okay, so
ready.
you're mm-hmm.
Whenever he said, like, okay, look, this is it. You know, this
Mm-hmm.
is it. I'm just like a puppet. Man, it's like he's telling me, okay, 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 where next? Okay, I'm going. You know, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I like to be humble, and I like when I see people vibing off the music because you know when I did the album launch, it wasn't it was right on the roadside. It was on the roadside. Like I wanted to do it in a building so bad, and it was like no, right on the roadside. You understand? Connect with people. You understand? I want to see people vibing to something that is not talking about chop chop or it's not talking about gun boss. You understand? When I see people vibing with that, I'm like, wow, really? You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
it really opened my mind. I really, really, I'm so grateful. You understand? Because none of this is mine. You understand? God given the inspiration to put all these work together. So it's not my music. You understand?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, what are some challenges though you face as an upcoming artist? Because you
Oh,
decided to be serious. So you may know say I try to, anything you can for try and reach. So what are some challenges that you're facing?
the challenges I'm facing now is exposure.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I know look here, I know it's going to be real hard. You understand? Because I'm saying something totally different from what the world is doing today. You understand? So I know it's not gonna be really like a walk through easy. You understand what I'm saying? So my challenges right now is really exposure. Look here, I got the music, I have it. You understand? Because God downloaded that into me. You understand? But it's to get it out there. But I'm not forcing it. It's not like I don't want it. You understand? But I'm not running it down. You understand what I'm saying? If I put out something right there and I get the answer reply back, they say come but then fine. I said, God, all right, cover me, Lord. I'm going. You understand what I'm saying? Right. My challenges now would be exposure and recording. You understand? I would love if I could record like every other day or every other week or something like that. Keep my mouth. Me like when my mouth a move. Me like when lyrics coming out. You understand? Me like something new each day. You understand? Each time. Right.
Okay. And I understand for sure. So, out of everything though, like, what was your breakthrough moment? What happened while you decided that, listen, I'm going to get close to God. I'm going to become an artist. I'm going to do all I can. What was the big event? What happened? What was the biggest motivation that changed your mind, leading you towards all of this?
Man, I would say my break moment was when my kid's mom, the mother of my kids, say, I think it's time for me to go. And that thing really pulls me, you understand, because we've been together for 7 years. But I knew it was coming, but God was preparing me because I was doing a little fasting, I was doing a little changes, because I was on the street. So I was doing a little changes, I felt something was coming on. So maybe it was really strengthening me because, mother for them thing. You get what I say? It's really, it's the now. So I'm like, that thing really pulled me closer. I started exercising. I started, run. I have a steep hill where I live, so I started running up there. I started, plugging in music, so I was playing this music one day, and I'm like, I like this song. I must try because I was really trying to see if I could, write a song one day, and I reached out to one of my bridges. His name is Straight, and I said, he's doing music too, and I said, Minister Straight, what go on? I said, me I hear some little things in my ears from the other day. Give me some rhythm now. Send some rhythm to me, let me see. What can come out tight at the first, he sent me like 6 rhythm. The first rhythm I hear, that was it. That was it. Like, yo, I like this song. I like this rhythm. I have something on it right now. You understand? Right away, it's like a full song came out of that rhythm in the space of our time. So
that was it.
Yeah, right.
So you see, sometimes, we think it's a rejection and it's a redirection because I guess, at the time it was probably the worst thing, but eventually you realize that there are other things that come from that. And right now you are happy, moving forward, closer to God, all of those things. So sometimes it happens, it's like it's what we needed.
Right. Teresa, is like, sometimes we need to relax. Sometimes things not going our way, but that's not the way it should go. You understand? That's not the way it should go. So we should let it slide. Sometimes we make stuff bothers us too much. You know what I'm saying? And when that happens, we tend to go the wrong way, and then we end up in a crossroad. We don't know where to go because we've gone off track. You understand? So when she left, and now we have now we have a very good relationship. I have the kids now, and right now the kids are by her. Because it's Christmas time and so forth. And it was, trust me, I was a nobody. I was a cast out. I was like a black sheep. People don't really like me. You understand? And ever since the change, even my daughter can see the change. My baby mother come back, come tell me to change. My mother, people in my area was like, yo, a big turnaround.
Yes.
You understand? When God do the thing, man, look here, man, it's a past the mind of humans.
True thing you talk, man. True, so true. So out of doing music, are you interested in pursuing any other career?
Well, you know, part-time I do taxi, you understand, and I'm also a head waiter, you understand. But I think I would like to focus on the music now, you understand. I would really like to focus on the music because the music is it's something that will take you away. You know, and it really needs a lot of effort putting into it. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would really like to focus on that, unless God has something else for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So before, because you know, I wanted to do like a minute or 2-minute freestyle before you go, but I'm gonna add Dutchie first, and then all of us are gonna be on the live and see what we can deliver. But do you have any advice for another upcoming gospel artist, you know, who is struggling, wants to reach a spotlight, feeling to give up? What do you have to say to that artist?
Well, what I would like to say right now is like, believe in yourself. You understand? Don't wait until somebody said, you know, you sound good. Tell yourself you sound good. Look at yourself in the mirror. DJ your heart out to the curtain and to the bed and to the sheet. DJ your heart out. You understand? And someday you will realize what. Look here, when I was doing the album launch, I didn't see none of the music sounds good to me until everything finished, and I'm like, okay, let me get a cool, nice Malta, sit and just relax and listen to these songs. Look here, me end up have a vibes, me sweat, me wet, got me start dance, me start move. It feels so good. You understand what I'm saying? It feels so good. So what I would like to say is believe in yourself. You understand? Never stop push. Never stop. Never stop. You understand? You're getting there. You understand? Each day you push is a further you going. You know?
Each time you push, the further you're going. I love that and I appreciate that. Now, Mighty Road, do not leave the live. We are going to add Dutchie back to the live. And then we want you to give us like a 1 minute or two, quick freestyle before we close off the show. Okay?
Okay.
And not telling a lie, if you missed that interview, it was just powerful. Now, we want to add back Dutchman. So we're going to link Dutchman to see if he will be able to join us. Give us a second. We come in right back.
Crazy. Yo, man, come talk to you. Get more of the motivation. Let them know same thing, them more them can achieve it. It's a for work hard and work smart, though. Find me way right out of poverty right now. So me I go and find me now back down. Boy, life can't get me down. So me I search and me I search for the key. No matter how it hard, me can't take defeat. If I sell me to sell out, no me not beat. My God must give me a release. So me a stand up and me a fight like a man. Me know life hard, but me must understand. Say the greatness of life, me not under the ground. And me must use me talent, me bust with a song. Forget me from out of certain things, yeah. Certain life it no worth living, yeah. Graveyard, me no want go in there. That's why me write this, that's why me sing. Find me way right out of poverty right now. So me I go and find me now back down. Poor life can't get me down. So me a search and me a search for the key. No matter how it hard, me can't take defeat. If I sell me to sell out, no me not beat. My God must give me a release. And you know me not sell out. From you know me can't beat. And you saw me mother grow me. Me run both with Kiran and Sean. If you hunger go fade away just like COVID. And I know me alone, the people me grow with. Live some rough life, and that really show me. Say youth, hold your head up and don't ever give up. Must reach one day, you soon make everything up. Find me way right out of poverty right now. So me a go and find me now back down. Boy, life can't get me down. I'm here search I'm here search for the key. No matter how it hard, me can't take defeat. If I sell me for sell out, no me not beat. My God must give me a release. Well, just a word of motivation. Don't encouraging production. Simple talk to you, they make them know certain things they want to achieve. Brave to all. Talk to God. If you know where you want to be, don't just come, sir. You put in the work, put in the oil. Not just get there, say,
Simply another upcoming artist.
Find your way right out of poverty right now. So you are going to fight it down. Boy, life can't get you down. Yeah, you are searching and you are searching for the key. No matter how it hard, you can't take.
Also, SK is another upcoming artist, and he always wants to be there. Forget me, oh God.
Send me the same way. Marvoni. Protect me, protect me, Jaja. Protection, protect me, oh Father. Jah help those who help themselves. Lace up my clocks and buckle up my belt. I fi take on the road for the wealth. See it clear, say me born with the strength. Me never born rich, me born poor, but in a life me a fight and endure. Man go through the real hardcore. Enough of my friend drop a miss enough skull bar. Rest in peace. Want fi fly out pan tour. Make it in a life, now want suffer no more. Aim for me goal and score. Stronger than
technical difficulties, and he wants us to give him a minute. So you don't know, so we're gonna run some upcoming artist track until Dutchy join back the live. Because you don't know, this is Risa Talk Show upcoming artist feature. We're not in a rush. He must start out him things, so we're gonna listen to some upcoming artist track. Give him a minute or two.
Before protect me, Jaja. Protection, protect me, oh Father. Elevation, help those who help themselves. Lace up my clocks and buckle up my belt. If it take on the road for the world. So Father God, protect me. Oh Jaja. Protect me reputation.
Alright,
make it out, can't be no waste man. Seek knowledge and education until they get to you, them say fi stay strong. Cause there's a whole barrage of righteous youths man out there in a diggity, and we ain't got no fear. So tell Babylon fi beware. Protect me, Jaja. Protect me, oh Father. Jah help those who help themselves. Lace up my clocks and buckle up my belt. I fi take on the road for the wealth. See it clear, say me born with the strength. Protect me for me journey. Them
it's a smash.
Alright, this was one from Rapid Burst.
That's your record. Never flow. Oh yeah. Yo, Dylan. Style it. You know you're going up. Me not see no red only. Green light. Can't stop my phone when you fail.
Another thing, you see, as an upcoming artist, one thing you have to always remember is not to give up. Because while you think the journey rough and you feel like you're not going to make it, you'll never know that day when you'll get your huge breakthrough. So don't give up, man. No, that one I was
dream life. What some girl come on, say bye. Me not see no red only. Green light, can't stop my phone when you feel like. Damn, I wanna live it. Dream life. What
Some girl from a say bye. Me and hard life no compromise. Sometimes you have to play a fool for wise. Then kill them with the element of surprise. God them never was so we rise. Instead of help with them criticize. Look out of your 20. It's a smash.
And again. Hey, yo, every day my rise on a reference and a prayer. That is the only way I stay connected with the higher. Otherwise, I roll my spliff and then we strike it with the fire. As she's the man, we want the holy water, do vampire. Plus, it's striking when my flow currently me control the wire. I know they used to run in top of back and entire girls. I treat me like trash. Some keep me shining like the treasure. Somehow, I still I feel some pain in.
Don't you ready for it?
The pleasure sometimes I feel like
you ready for it? Up and running there now?
I'm dead inside, go see where me reside. Hey, all the ground is a greedy grave and it's open wide. That's why enough people slip away and others take a dive. Cause it's inevitable, no time to take a stripe. It even happened to Jesus and I am a Christ. That mean it happened to fools and also to the wise. Sometimes I have to wonder if they better than life. And everybody I go meet again in paradise. Or everybody banned just to face the same demise. Sometimes I feel like giving up on people, but I try. Sometimes I feel Jehovah there but want for him fight. Sometimes I wonder if it means sit back and watch me cry. But again and again, me still I give God glory. And again, me still I sing him praises. Me still have a life, dog. I'm not the greatest.
We're ready and now, artists. Dutch upon them. Leave a comment. Let us see if we're hearing him. Are you hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me. Let me see if it's my connection. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell you what, we're gonna let me hear what your supporters have to say because there's a lot of people here supporting you, you know. Are you hearing Dutchy? Are you hearing Dutchy? Okay. All right, give us 1 second. Let me link the artist. We're gonna run back Dutchy track. Just give us a few minutes.
Again and again and again and again and again and again, me still a thank you, Lord. Some know that I'm knowing that mark. Glory be to God. Yo, sometimes I feel like some apart from the dead again with the wings of the morning. Me just getting fed at them, yo, be cupping dead bread at them. The pain I go when my friend, maybe I'm a weatherman. Me see a storm coming and a fire the one you bring. He's a tall and a slender man. Some call him hallelujah, but me call him a killer friend. Him load him clip with breath and him coming to give them hell. Him have a thunder 9 plus a lightning from in heaven. The grave never hold me down, we rise out of the dam and me look up and behold your sun. Soaring in the sky and we a shine pan the hologram. People up we know but like we out and the nose around. I made it off it out like a soldier. I'm shun me when me down but want the strength when me overcome. This is karma, them thirst in my purse and run. No remorse and no mercy, Jehovah come. And them I go up in the flames, it over. Again and again, me still I give God glory. And again, me still I sing him praise. I thank you, God. So me know that I'm not in our mark. Glory be to the Lord. Every day me rise, me all a reverence and a prayer. That is one of the way me stay connected with the higher. Otherwise me roll, me slip and then me strike it with the fire. As she's remind me what the holy water do vampire. Again and again.
All right, guys, so no worry yourself. We just have a different thing. I just spoke to the artist. We are going to start differently. So thank you so much for everyone who were here, listening out. We don't want to come for support on the artist, but I'm going to come back another time. We're going to start out our technical difficulties off air. So now we're on self. Now, before you guys leave, remember, I'm telling us that I have over $700 credit giveaway. So I feel like I need to give that away to somebody. I currently have a few people that on the live from the beginning to the end. So I'm willing to give that to you guys. But before we do that, I'm going to add back Mighty Road to the live and see if Mighty Road can give us a quick freestyle, and then I give the credit away. Zin? So Mighty Road, I'm gonna add you back to the live. Let's go.
Mighty man.
And a Mighty Road.
Yeah, man. I see him thing, man. Mighty Road, mighty man.
Because yesterday, why me mix up the name? Okay. Mighty man, Mighty Road.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
you ready for Mighty Road?
Well, no?
All right. So we don't have no rhythm in it. I gotta be a cappella,
Really?
Yes.
That one. Jesus to me in from the shadows. And I'm on my face, only God knows. Get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. So I get down on my knees, I pour my heart out. Jesus took me in from the shadows. God brought me in, Him saved me. Jesus so amazing. No great the what I'm singing. Then sings my soul I'm living. Jesus is trending, not pending. I'm sure I recommend Him, praise Him. Watch the blessing descending. Hail Him on top of the man. Jesus top of the game. My God, me praise your name. Me will never the same. No, my God, Him a my rock, my friend. Him got my back. Matter what come my way. Hey, Risa, just cold, man.
God was star, me tell you, me like that song there, I'm being very honest. I literally like that song. It's like when you did it, you listen to it, you say you rock it in a one different zone. Like here, Mighty Road, go on the thing, go on, push. You have a fan right here, so already make a subscribe to your YouTube channel. Make sure you send out the track. Keep doing your best, spreading your word, all of those things, getting people closer to God. All right?
Blessed.
So thank you so much for joining the Risa Talk Show channel. We're going to do like a giveaway, and then we're going to call it a night.
Blessed, man. Peace. Thank you for having me again,
You are welcome.
Yes, man. God bless.
Blessings.
Peace.
All right, guys. Big up yourself, Mighty Road. We're going to do our quick giveaway.
Mighty man.
Okay. All right, so this was a track from...
When I'm on my knees and I'm crying.
This was a track from our artist last week, KR Netty. So we're going to run that track while we're doing the giveaway. Let's do it before the live. I mean, this was to come up. Why not give away that goes the live? Alright, so that's what we're here, guys. Let me check the comment section. Once a day from the beginning of the show, you're going to be able to answer this question. So, Mighty Road listed, or stated rather, one person as he mentioned that this person is his biggest supporter. Who was that person? If you have the answer there right now, you get the credit. Simple and easy. You're supposed to anybody like it. Who was his biggest supporter? Who was Mighty Road's biggest supporter, guys? If you know the answer, put the answer in the comment section and you will receive $1,000 credit. 5. Let me make sure some I scroll, some I see everybody answer. If nobody respond, oh, of course, his wife and little daughter. So introverted Sagittarius, you won yourself $1,000 credit. So you're gonna have to link me on Instagram at Risa Talk Show so I can know if it's a digital or a flow. Tell you say it's a Merry Christmas to you. So you don't know this is the last show for this year. Because you don't know the vacation will come up. So you're gonna meet us back here, same place, same time. God Spear Live, January the 15th. Trust me, we already have artists booked for next year. So come out and support. And guys, if you are not following this page, please to follow Risa Talk Show on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Share. This is a platform for all upcoming artists to come out, get a little exposure, experience, and all of that. Thank you so much again. Sagittarius, remember to reach out to me on Instagram for your credit. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Have a Merry Christmas and a happy Bye, guys.
Mighty man. Okay.